All right.
Yo, Act.
Yeah, Flakko, I want to give you the floor, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. So, like, those are two different. Those are in two conversations, right? And the first conversation is, should he have been platformed in the first place? And I feel like where things started off is kind of now like weighing to, I, you know, I guess you cannot and disqualify him from coming on and completely, but it should have been handled differently. Now I can definitely hear out the conversation of once he's on, was everything done perfectly? It wasn't, right? Was anything done maliciously by Adam? It wasn't. You feel me? Because, bro, I can promise you right now, bro, and that man tried his hardest to have a black voice at that table, right? And niggas turned it down. But, bro, and if he came on, and the first words out of his mouth is him apologizing for his past.
The only
exactly
thing, the
how
only
did you
thing
expect for Adam to handle it?
Yeah, the only thing I'm gonna draw a little bit, and this is just from me. Sure. Again, I think they're taking a turn now, but Adam has ran a primarily black platform. Like, I don't know if you consider it as black, but it's affected black culture for years. Yeah, maybe I'm not saying Adam hates black people. I never thought that at all. Sure. But does he have some same with I've thought this about a lot of things with him. He just doesn't. He may not have the context or even the thoughts about certain things that need to be addressed when dealing with certain things, right? So it's like, for example, if I'm having a conversation about Asians or if I'm having a conversation about Jewish people, they'll probably be like, bro, you're not even Jewish, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Granted, yeah, you might have a platform that affect them, but you might not understand some of our sensibilities. And I guess I know Swigga Giovani's kind of attacking you in the sense of a personal thing, but I'm wondering, where do you lie? Like, in hindsight, did you agree with Adam, or are you saying that you would probably do something different? Because it feels like it feels like you're backing him, and that's why people are kind of mad at you a little bit.
Right. Look. So, and here's my stance, bro. And my stance is I have no issue with him being platformed. None at all. You know why, bro? Because again, when it comes to like platforming people, right? I personally feel like if somebody could potentially have dangerous rhetoric, you have to put an opposing voice next to them. And that opposing voice was Destiny. Now, in terms of the conversation they had, bro, it was about like fucking like has the TikTok algorithm like changed music? Andrew Tate, the manosphere, you feel me? It's BLM and the alt-right, reactions to civil unrest, right? So like in these conversations weren't exclusively black conversations. You feel me? Like this was like an array of topics about a bunch of shit, right? So if dude came on, apologized from the jump and said, bruh, I apologize. I was tripping back then, bro. I fucked up. I was wrong.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
So he admits that all of the hatred and opinions he spewed, especially about black people and black culture, were completely wrong, and he's trying to take accountability for that. That's what he did?
Yes, 1,000%.
I'm gonna watch it. I don't know. All right, yo, Swigga Giovani, I'm gonna let you chime in right here. I gotta take a piss. This Henny's running, not Henny. I mean Casamigos running through me.
Take a piss.
Please.
I don't got nothing to say, man. I already took care of that boy Flakko. This is very personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't like him for what he's doing, man.
All right, well, anybody can chime in, but be respectful. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Ethics, man. All right, man.
Yo, can I ask you a question, Giovanni?
Flakko, you can finish.
Yo, what's good? Talk to me, gang.
Even if you feel that way about Flakko, if what he said is true, can you know what I mean? Give him that. Like, I get it sounds bad coming from you, but the point you're making is still valid. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but what he's saying is not true. Flacco's the type to lie to death. He will never.
What's not true, nigga? If you claim you watched the interview, nigga,
I did watch.
Pause, nigga. If this whole ass nigga claim he watched the interview and he's saying what I said wasn't true about Richard Spencer, nigga, bro, I can guarantee you, nigga, you watched the fucking interview, nigga.
No, we're not
talking about him apologizing, nigga. You ain't watched the fucking interview, nigga. I just caught you capping, nigga.
Shut
That's
up.
not
Good
what I was
magic,
talking
good
about,
magic,
Flacco.
good magic,
Your
good
bitch
magic.
ass
Yo,
lying,
good
nigga.
magic.
I
This
just caught
stupid
your
guy
bitch ass
causing an
lying, nigga.
apology.
See, bro?
This guy,
Yo,
this
nigga,
guy would hear
I
somebody
just
say,
caught
I'm
your whole ass
sorry.
lying, nigga.
I'm gonna let
Hold
this
on,
nigga
Flacco.
go.
Hold on, Flacco.
All
I
he doing is
promise.
yelling, bro.
I just
All he doing is yelling, bro. I'm not understanding
Watch
this.
the interview first, you hoe ass nigga.
Anyway, Hood Magic. What this dude calls an apology is probably a 1 second thing of maybe he said he's sorry, bro. You gotta let me know which point mark, but the whole interview was about them talking about
How
rap
about watch
music.
the interview before you
Yo,
fucking speak?
Flacco, Flacco, if you interrupt me, time I'm in
Watch the
Hollywood.
interview before you speak on it, you dumb fuck.
Flacco, I'm in Hollywood, nigga.
I got a question.
Flacco, I'm in Hollywood, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Why do you niggas pull up?
Warrior,
Chill.
Yo, speak on shit if you ain't watch the fucking
Flacco,
interview.
what's up?
Wait, hold on. One at a time. What's happening? What's happening? One at a time.
Pull up on him. Hey, pull up on him, bro. He's in LA.
Flacco, I'm in LA, bro.
Nigga, having a fucking tantrum at 4 years old.
Wait. Calm down. What's happening?
Yeah, I'm in LA, Flacco. So talk all that shit. I'm in Hollywood and
Where you at, nigga? What the fuck? I don't give a fuck.
Hey, pull up on him, bro.
You talking all that?
Again, nigga. Don't
I
speak on shit if you ain't
Wait, what's going on? What's going on?
Don't speak on the interview if you ain't watch the interview, you dumb piece of shit.
Hey, pull up on him like he's gonna pull up on Kyrie.
Stop sucking Adam22 breast milk, bro. That's all you do, nigga. And I'll
Wait,
come
what
in the studio
happened?
and knock you the fuck out, nigga.
Again, dude. Again, well, that sounds nice, my nigga. That sounds amazing, nigga.
I'm outside of your life,
Speak on shit if you ain't watch the fucking interview, you dumb fuck.
I'm outside of your life,
Don't
nigga.
speak on shit if you watch the interview, you dumb fuck.
You just keep doing
Bro,
what you're
nigga,
doing.
bro.
Talking
Yeah.
all that shit. What up?
You were
we
just
supposed
going
to come
high ass,
together,
my nigga,
y'all.
right, bro? I just exposed you, nigga. I exposed you for lying about watching the interview,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's on Kyrie, bro. You can
I
pull up on him,
exposed
bro.
you for lying about watching the interview, nigga. Go watch the interview, you dumb fuck, and then speak on it, bro.
Wait. What's going on? What's going on?
What the fuck, bro?
What
It
happened?
went to hell.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, you
Yeah, bro, you can't be
that shit
talking
was
a
Kyrie, bro.
grown man a bitch, bro. Yeah, bro.
That nigga having aneurysms live, nigga. This is crazy.
This nigga's here calling me names after names.
He calling them names, though.
Now.
Yo,
Swigga,
Kyrie, bro. Swigga in LA, bro. Pull up on that nigga.
Wait. One at a time. One at a time. Yo, one at a time. Like who has the floor? What's going on?
Flacco, what's up? I know you in Van Nuys, nigga.
Yo, Swigga, what's going on?
Calm down, man.
Yo, chillax. One mic.
Hey, be quiet. Act talking. Be quiet.
Wait. Flacco, what happened? Flacco, Swigga, what happened? Somebody up there.
Hold on. So we
names.
look at this, right?
You calling me names, bro.
No.
Hold
on, Swigga.
Stop the name calling.
Wait.
Stop the name calling. You can meet up. I'm on Hollywood and Western, and I know his studio. Pull up to Van Nuys.
Bro, cross some more, nigga. Cross some more. So again, this nigga said, right, Act, that I was lying about Richard Spencer apologizing. So what I said was, bro, like, if you saying I'm capping about him apologizing, then that means that you ain't watched the fucking interview. So don't speak on the fucking interview if you ain't watch it, nigga.
Flacco, he didn't have an issue.
Yo, Academics, the boy calling me name on top of name, so I'm like, yo, what's up? Hollywood and Western.
Disrespectful, nigga. You started this first, nigga. I came in this bitch respectful.
No. You called him a bitch ass nigga, bro. You called him a PR, bro.
Wait. Flacco, he said you were name calling.
I get that nigga Flacco, bro. He said he was a piece of shit, bro. He was a piece of shit, bro. Don't lie, Locko.
You better mind your manners when you talk.
Any nigga disrespect me, nigga, I'm violating back, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Why don't you pull up on him? Because
Wait. Yo, Flacco.
Remember,
apparently he's saying this. Wait. Everybody chill. Hey, everybody chill for a second. Yo, Flacco. It appears that somebody's saying, Flacco,
because I'm gone, man. Bro, I buy these niggas, Act. Feel me, bro.
Wait. Hold on one second. No, Flacco. Hold on one second. It appears that they're saying that, I guess, through discourse, like everybody's here talking, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like people get heated. That's what it is. But I guess they're saying that you're saying things or you're calling them nicknames that they feel like you're disrespecting. Do you want to kind of like clear that up a little bit? Because I don't think you're trying to disrespect.
Yeah, right. Look, right. So Act, look. So when I came in, I came in on some chill time, right? So again, and that particular dude and who was screaming, and and he started off with the personal attacks and attacked me first and calling me out of my name, right? So again, any nigga who fucking violate, nigga, I'm violating back, right? Can't no nigga bully Flakko, nigga. It's not fucking happening, nigga.
Shit.
Straight up, I don't give a fuck none of that shit, nigga. It's not happening for no nigga. Right now, no nigga violating Flakko, nigga. Right? So again, if that nigga called me out of my name first, nigga, I'm violating him too, nigga. You feel me? Step if you want to step, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga.
All right, fuck it. I'm finna step, Flakko. What's good? I'm finna step. No,
you feel me, bro?
Yo, boom, stop trolling.
Yo, Act, let's carry on. Let's carry on.
Yo, Ag, what's good, bro? What the fuck I wake up to?
Yeah, I don't know.
He clearly don't want no drama. It's all right. It's all right, Act. Let's go.
Yeah, no. Hey, listen. Put like this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I didn't even think the stream was even gonna take this path. I think we've had an amazing conversation. I know sometimes the stream is like, yo, don't get on Discord too much. But bro, like, at the end of the day, what's the use of having a huge platform if conversation get to some real shit, we can't talk about real shit. You want to talk about Uzi dressing in red all day, my nigga? Like, that's just not gonna do it for me spiritually. Like, yeah, do we joke on that shit? Do we joke on Krishan? Yeah, but like, if we could have a good conversation about what's going on as a community, people who are affected, who are in this conversation, who are in this chat community, we should be able to talk about that for at least a couple hours if we want to. And I'm very proud that we could do it. Obviously, I want a very civil discourse. By the way, I said to Flakko when he just came on, I felt like this is, conversations about, bit about race, but like also FBA stuff. I think Flakko started off with that before hip hop, truth be told. So I'm glad that he hopped in the conversation. It definitely is about respect though, right? Because, we're all men, and obviously if somebody like start disrespecting you, you're going to feel like, all right, nigga, fuck it then, right? Again, I'm hoping that's not where we're going with things, but I think Swigga Giovani was making some good points, and I think Flakko came in and he was adding his 2 cents. Does anybody else have anything else to add? I'm hoping it looked like Flakko. I don't know if Flakko like disappeared or whatever.
Nah.
Only thing I want to say is they both was right. Even though people might not like the messenger, Flakko, he wasn't wrong when he came. The first thing he came in here and said, that's all I wanted to say. And that's all. Like, y'all both was right. Y'all might not like Flakko for him standing no jumper, but what he just came in and said was facts. I'm talking about the first thing he said about the whole don't come to America and speak down on Black Americans. That's all I wanted to say.
And that's why I thought they had the same point. And that's why I'll ask Flakko this question, because I think was indubitably was going to be asked of you many times is just that, okay, like, we've heard this message from you in other sense, whether you've interviewed people or you've talked about, that dynamic among FBAs and non-FBAs, especially you're somebody who are immigrant as well. What do you feel about, like, I feel like they're always going to use this Adam thing over you. What's, again, not saying, we get it, you work there, and I'm not asking you to fucking quit your job right here, my nigga. Like,
sure.
That's not the case. But what account, I think you could probably speak more better on it, or you could speak better on it. Let me not do a double positive. You could speak better on it by letting people know what your accountability factor is when these things happen, right? Rather than like just either saying, oh, no, everything is whatever. When you see situations that might affect the Black and brown community, like I'll give you another thing about Van. When he used to tell me about TMZ, he said he was the person always in there fighting for stories or conversations around Black and brown community to be framed in a certain realm rather than be talked about by Harvey and other people who might not be in the know. So since you are a prominent person at No Jumper with Adam, who still owns and leads the company, how do you inject your personal philosophy or your care about Black and brown people to make sure that what Adam, you can't control what he does, but at least you could try to influence, like, hey, that's not cool. Like, our community won't fuck with that, or you could help steer him. How do you speak out on those issues?
Definitely, right? So first off, I want to say this though, right, Ak? Before I came to like No Jumper, there was no Tariq Nasheed, no Rizza Islam interviews, right?
Okay.
Right? When I came, I said, yo, I want to bring these pro-Black voices to enlighten but the Black viewers. And the white viewers who watch on Jumper, right? I'm trying to bring consciousness to this shit, right? So one, that's my again, just just that in general, like the Young Pharaohs, Tariq Nasheed, Rizza Islams, that's my contribution to this shit. Now, moving forward, right? My goal is, right, bro, is to always just give my input, right? Because again, bro, at the end of the day, that's Adam's shit, right? I can only be there as long as I feel comfortable, right? Meaning, bro, like, right? Look, if tomorrow Adam go just on the deep end, you feel me, and just start wilding out, yo, bro, no amount of money can make me turn against my own people, right? No. So, right? So, and I'm there right now, bro, because I do not believe that Adam have any racist bone in his body. I don't believe that Adam has malicious intent. You feel me? I think, bro, that, and he's a content creator who at times may be unaware about certain shit, but, bro, like that nigga is not coming out here trying to be racist, trying to cause harm, right? For me, bro, fam, if Adam was trying to cause harm, bro, he would have said F Tariq, F RZA, X Ben X, F Young Pharaoh, right? You feel me? And X Gorilla Hebrew, you feel me? And he would have banned just all voices that could empower our people on his platform, right? So I'm there right now because I'm comfortable with where things are heading based on conversations I had personally with Adam, right?
Hey,
now,
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question about like whatever, right? Because hearing AD speak not only on when he was speaking to he spoke to Bootleg Kev, he spoke to No Jumper, or not No Jumper, I mean Joe Budden, but he also spoke to me as well. It felt like a bunch of people there were getting uncomfortable with maybe some of the decisions being made in terms of where the platform was going or the conversations that were being had or how they were being respected as, possibly black creators, and not only that, but black people. Also, I'm gonna have to juxtapose, which is the main point, and this is the main point that I hope you react to, is that I watched a very important video recently, and I think his name is Duno, and he put up a video and he said, "Yo, why I left No Jumper," and he was talking about pretty much how he felt there was community things that were ignored by the brand of No Jumper that probably put him and people associated with him not only in jeopardy but possibly up for not only in danger but leverage that they might be just on the mere fact of them being with No Jumper, like down to represent a certain point of view, which they weren't. I'm wondering, for the last couple of years, and I'll end the question here. The last couple of years, I'm going to be honest with you, I think No Jumper is definitely focused on gang politics. They're focused on things that I personally just wouldn't, number one, if I ever talk about those things, I'm ignorant. I'm not the person who's like, yo, I know this person's beefing with this person, this gang's beefing with this gang. We've seen to the fact where, rest in peace, Slim 400, he said, some things that may have influence or whatever sparked things when it came to like some gang turmoil or whatever, and even some people mentioned Drake the Ruler. What's your take on maybe the things No Jumper has dibbled and dabbled in, and people like AD and T-Rail to say, well, shit, we took it more than it was just business because you were tapping into shit that is closer to just business with us. You're tapping into our affiliations. You're tapping into our communities. You're tapping into things that are way bigger than just a brand. And for now, we're only thinking of it as a brand. We feel a little bit betrayed. What do you follow with that thing?
Yeah, right. So I feel like, and I can speak like better towards the do no thing, right? Because I was personally involved in that. Now, in terms of like the AD and T-Rail and like Adam Triangle, right, bro? Listen, I learned a very big lesson from like Rick Ross, right? When Wayne and Birdman was going at it and Rick Ross inserted himself, as soon as Wayne and Birdman got back cool, now Rick Ross is on the outs, right? So I've always like just carried this principle, bro. If two friends are going at it or having like some type of issues, I'm never going to interject, especially if those two friends knew each other before they knew me, because Once they become cool and I'm out here, like giving my opinion that like it may be favorable towards one or the other, then once they become cool, I'm on the outs, right? So I can't speak towards the T-Rel, Adam, and AD shit, right? But in terms of the Duno thing, right? So Duno made that video, like talking about a video, right? That was posted that they said, yo, like took somebody else's words and out of context. Now, here's how that post happened, right? That post was posted on a LA blog, right? And it was going crazy. So us as a news outlet, we just simply took it and reposted it, saying, "Yo, listen, like people are like giving, like dudes backlash for saying X, X, and X." So then once we reposted it, right? And we were the biggest platform that posted it. So once we posted it, people say, "Yo, hold up. That video is chopped up and taken out of context." Now, Adam whole like philosophy was, yo, listen, like this clip was already going viral and people was already having backlash. We are reporting on people having backlash because of that clip going viral. So we feel like, yo, this is content, and if we take down content and every time and somebody gets upset, and then we wouldn't have a business anymore. I feel like that was Adam's philosophy. Now listen, if Duno acts personally, I personally feel like, bro, if a loyal employee, a loyal friend acts personally, acts nicely, I personally would have taken it down. But I'm not the keen businessman that Adam is, right? Because Adam's perspective is, bro, like, and how many times will I do this, right? And where do I draw that line at? Because if it's just whenever and somebody feels upset, I take it down, then like you will very easily ruin your entire business model, right? Like, for example, bro, I think it was Sada Baby, right? Which had a very close personal bond with Adam. And he wanted something taken down. But at that time, bro, and he tweeted it, and Ak reported on it, and everybody else reported on it. So we posted it too, and he was upset about it, and Adam still said no. So I don't think it was something personal against Duno. It's just Adam has a way of doing business, which is, bruh, if the content is out there, it's out there, right? And I don't want to take that down.
Hey, yo, Ak. Can I say something real quick? It's Swigga Giovani.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I think I've witnessed my boy AD, it's AD, probably about 4 times, bro, save this kid's life. You know what I'm saying? From beatings, bro. So now the thing in my head, I'm like, yo, bro, the homie AD just protected him, held him down. Why he just don't jump on community, make some bread with them? Does he think that Adam is gonna be more with? Like, all this stuff is confusing me. And I've been watching Adam22 No Jumper before my son got on the show. You know what I'm saying? And now the pedophile guys, they came and tried to expose Adam, and this guy Flakko shut the live off.
Wait, hold on, no, wait. I'm glad you brought that up. Yo, Flakko, how mad was Adam at you? Because I don't know why you would like. I know you're smarter than you tried to put out there. Why would you invite some nigga named the Perv Buster to Adam's platform? The Perv Buster, bro.
Sure, right here, right, sure, right. So
what did Adam say to you?
Let me just
go ahead.
Yeah, right. So let me like just address like in his like first point of like why not go on community, right? So, and here's all when I say, right, bro, like it's really hard to have these conversations with remedial people, right? Because if you're telling me why don't you go on community and leave No Jumper in, you have no knowledge as to what was offered, like what wasn't offered, and you just say, why don't you leave No Jumper and go to community, and don't even have any like know-how whether or not community even offer Flakko to come on, right?